Let's take a look at one answer to a question that came in from a Blueline Academy member wondering how to add an object to their orb. Looking at our 2 rooms and corridor that was created in a previous tutorial. Now then, let us press Alt-E. We are now in the editor, and I know that I'm going to need to get it a finer grain on this. Let's take this down to 32 units. We're going to go over to Objects, and with my left mouse button I'm going to click this corner. Then I'm going to go into Texture. I've clicked it once with the left mouse button. Now I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to MD2s. I just clicked on MD2s and I want to put a plant in that corner. Now all that's required is for me to find the plant that I want. 6 is the model that I'm selecting. I click OK. I now have plant 06 in the corner. It has a mass of 100. I'm going to make this a little heavier so that I don't push it around. In fact, I'm going to make it non-pushable by giving it a weight of 9,000. That means it is just stuck in that corner. I can bump into it, but I can't move it. And the z-coordinate is 0. If we go over to our domain, we'll see that the floor of the domain is at 0. So all should be well. Let's save this, load it, press Alt-E to exit the editor, and let's walk in, and there is our plant. The plant is a model. And we now have a model object in our orb. Let's go back to the editor and let's add right here a different object. This is going to be water cooler. We want Office 02. I click OK. We now have a water cooler sitting there, and let's put against this wall right here. I believe it was 3. We'll select 3. I'm going to have to zoom in on these guys. Because of how we started the orb, these are now at an angle of 90. I need to put those at an angle of 270 so that it's pointed away from the wall. I'm going to move it into the wall a little bit, and this one I'll do the same, and I'll also give that an angle of 0. Now depending on the model, these should now be facing the correct directions. Save with an Alt-S, Alt-L to reload, Alt-E to leave the editor, and nope, they're not angled the way we expected. So this guy, we need to turn him back toward us. So, and the other one has to be turned 90 degrees. They both have to be turned 90 degrees. So let's take a look at those. Let's make this 180. And this one we'll make 270. We'll save, load, and check it out. And here we go. We now have the water cooler pointing the direction we want, and our drink dispenser is also pointing the direction we want. Okay, there's a few objects. You can add any one of the objects out of the model folder. There's hundreds to choose from. I just happen to be thinking of this as a convention center.